My name is Mae Tucker. I'm 92 years old, and I live on an old farm surrounded by trees, chickens, and a creek that runs behind the house. That creek has been my best friend. I've told that piece of water more secrets than I've ever told another soul in this world. Because you know something? Water listens. Water feels. Water will always be there for you. And water never gets stuck, ever. Water always finds a way to keep flowing. And that's how we should all be, like water. So today, I'm going to teach you my water ritual, the same one I've done every single morning for over 30 years. The ritual that has lifted me out of sadness, exhaustion, and pain. Water can pull you out of any kind of stagnation or negative situation. If you feel stuck, whether in your health, your finances, or your relationships, this video is for you. Step 1, prepare your water. When you wake up tomorrow, don't grab your phone. Don't open your social media. Don't check messages. First, walk to your kitchen, turn on the faucet, find your container. It doesn't matter if it's a cup, a glass, a bucket, or a jar. It doesn't matter if it's glass, plastic, or clay. The only thing that matters is the intention you fill it with. You can use tap water, rainwater, or filtered water. It doesn't matter. You're bringing into your life a symbol of cleansing, renewal, and a new beginning. As you fill the container, think this: I'm bringing clarity into my life. With this water, I allow my life to flow again. Every drop that fills the glass whispers, I'm ready to flow. And once it's full, take it with you to a quiet place where you can be alone for a few minutes. I like to do it in front of the window with the first light of dawn, but you can also do it in your room, your living room, or by a chair near the window. Sit down with the glass in front of you. That's where the true ritual begins. Step 2, speak to the water. Here's the beautiful part. I want you to talk to the water as if it were your best friend. Yes, it might sound strange at first. It did to me years ago, but listen. The water knows your voice and feels your energy. Hold the glass between your hands and tell it how you really feel. Tell it what's in your heart. Don't hold anything back. If you're tired, if you feel blocked at work, if your heart is broken, tell it. Beautiful water, I feel sad. Water, I can't find a way out. Water, please wash away this weight. Water, I feel stuck financially. Water, I'm afraid of the future. Say it however you need to in your own words, your own accent, even with your tears if you have to. Water does not judge. It receives whatever you give it with love. For example, I talk to it every day. Water, my knees hurt today, but I'm thankful I can still stand. Water, I miss my children and my late husband, but I'm at peace. Water, bless this home. And as you speak, look at the surface. You'll see the water tremble slightly. That's your energy moving. That vibration is already cleansing you. Speak to the water, even if it's just tap water. It doesn't matter. It's still water. It still carries the same meaning of purification, renewal, and life. Step 3, silence and gratitude. When you're done talking, be still. Just breathe. Look at the water. It's simple, transparent, calm. Close your eyes. Listen to your own breathing. Feel the peace. At that moment, the water begins its work. Feel how something inside you settles, how the weight becomes lighter. Then give thanks. Say out loud, thank you, water, for listening to me. Thank you, water, for taking away my burdens. Thank you, water, for restoring my clarity. Gratitude is the secret. Gratitude activates the power of water. Because when you're thankful, you truly let go of what you've released. Without gratitude, you've only complained. Step 4, release. Don't hold on. Now listen carefully, this is important. That water is not for drinking. No, that water has already listened to your pain, your worries, your fears. The energy you placed inside it was meant to release what weighs you down. If you drink it, you're swallowing everything you just let go of. That water must return to life. I always walk out to my garden and water my plants with it. Sometimes the magnolias, sometimes the mint by my kitchen door. As the water touches the earth, I whisper softly, transform this into life. And believe me, it does. Because what you release becomes a flower, a fragrance, a leaf. Nothing goes to waste. If you live in an apartment and don't have plants, you can pour it down the sink, but do it mindfully, imagining it flowing through the pipes toward a larger river, joining the great cycle of water. You're not wasting it. You're symbolizing that your pain is leaving you, entering a cycle where it can be transformed. Step 5, let yourself be guided by the water. Over time, you'll notice something beautiful. Each time you repeat this ritual, the water will begin to guide you. There will be days when the water shows you things, a sudden moment of clarity, a new idea, an answer you never saw coming. Because water doesn't just cleanse, it reveals. I know this well. One day, I felt lost, my heart dimmed. I spoke to the water, crying and angry. The next day, a neighbor came by and without knowing anything, offered to help me work in the garden. That was the water's answer. It sent me a gesture, an opportunity, a sign. That's how water works, quiet but precise. It might take time, but it will come. Water never forgets your words. Not because it performs magic on its own, but because every morning you're giving yourself a space to see, to release, and to be grateful. Across many cultures, water has always been used for that very purpose, to cleanse, to mark a before and after, to reset energy and begin again. That's exactly what you're doing too, with the water that flows from your own tap, in your own home, in your own real life. Step 6, do it every day. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it consistently. Once, twice, as often as you need. Whenever my mind grows cloudy or my spirit feels heavy, the water brings me back to myself. Not because it's magic, but because when I talk to the water, I'm really talking to my own soul. Water is a liquid mirror, and when you look into it, you see who you truly are. I always say water has raised me twice. First, when my mother bathed me as a little girl, and second, when I learned to talk to it to heal, and if at 92 I still walk with strength in my step, it's because of that. Because I don't let my soul stay still. Because I flow. Because water teaches me every day that it's never too late to renew your heart. Now, the steps, take note. 1, fill your container with intention. 2, speak to the water with honesty, without mask. 3, give thanks for your inner cleansing. 4, water a plant and let go. 5, do it every day until flowing becomes your habit. That's it. So simple, yet so powerful. When people visit my farm and ask me what my secret is to living so long and peacefully, I tell them, it's not a secret, it's water. And I always repeat the same thing I'm telling you now. If you feel stuck, be like water. If you feel broken, talk to water. If you don't know where to begin, listen to water. Because
Water doesn't need to understand you to help you. It just needs you to speak to it. Here's a video I made about 7 foods I eat every day to stay healthy. You're going to love it.